Hello, this is B. Welcome to a new unboxing time. Today I'm catching up with my unboxing of the Ink Journal January and February boxes. Let's see what we got. Okay, so let's start with this one. I think this is the one for January. Here we go. Okay, let's see what we have here. Yes, I knew that we were getting Colorverse inks. Colorverse are inks from South Korea. Oh, I can't wait to try these new colors. Okay, let's unbox. So here we have the inks. Here is the sticker of the month. Please ink responsibly. I'll try. And every month there is also an extra item, and this time is an ink and dip pen from Sailor. Ooh. Let's see. Oh my goodness, so cute. Such a tiny bottle. I already have one Sailor bottle, which I'll compare in a little bit. Oh my goodness, so cute. And what else do we have here? Ooh! I think I've seen these ones before. So it's a dip pen. Okay, how does this work? Let's see. Okay, there we go. Very nice, and it's a fine tip. Ooh, is it me or the I don't know if you can see that the tip is bended. Is it supposed to be like that? Let me check. Yes, it is supposed to be like that. I don't know if you can see that in the graph. I forgot the name of the type of that tip. But yes, it's the Hocoro Dip Pen in yellow, kind of like a green yellow. Let me read more information here. So it's a Sailor Compass Series Dipton Shimmer mini ink and dip pen set. Okay, so it says there is a fooded tip, which I never had before, so I'm really happy to try. And it can be used to write calligraphy. Very nice. And I don't know if I mentioned, but this seems to be, yes, it is. I don't know if you can see that over there. It's a shimmering ink, so it has glitter on it. Can't wait to try both of them. And now let me unpackage these inks. Before I continue, let me show you the bottle that I have here. This is a full size for a Sailor and Mamoyoi ink. And here is a comparison with a Mellow Forest Sailor. It's such a cute bottle. Let me just show you there. Okay, and now let's go over the inks for this month. So we have 6 inks. So let me just bring them here. And to try these inks, I'm going to use my notebooks right here. I have 3. 2 are from Midori with 2 different papers. This is the regular cream paper, and this is their lightweight paper, which I adore. And I also use my Hobonichi notebook right there. I also have my swatch cards, and here are the albums that I use to organize and hold my ink swatches. Okay, and I'm all ready. Let's start with Tangerine. And this is from their Korea special. Let's see, and I can already see. Okay, so I really love the description. It says Colorverse number 52 Tangerine, inspired by the vibrant orange color or the famous Jeju tangerine. And I think I mentioned before, last year we visited South Korea. It was my second time there, but the first time my family visited with me, and I got to go to new places this time around, and one of them was Jeju Island. Wow, this is a beautiful orange, and it was such a lovely place to visit. It felt like the entire island had tangerines everywhere, and we actually got to try them during a hike we did, and they are just so delicious. So let's see. Colorverse number 52 done. Such a lovely orange. And up next we have Colorverse 51 Hahoe mask. Let's see. And we have inspired by ceremonial masks originating from the 12th century. Oh wow, that's a beautiful brown. 12th century Goryeo period. This ink is a tan brown with a slight expressions of gray and orange. Let's see. Yeah, I can see the orange. It's a beautiful chocolatey brown. Right there. And the first time that I actually saw these masks was during BTS performance on one of the ceremony awards that they had in South Korea, maybe 2-3 years ago. Okay, so Colorverse, and it was such a beautiful performance. Colorverse number 51 Hahoe mask. Right there. Beautiful brown. Wow, before switching to the next ink, I just wanted to show you how beautiful this ink is. It's still drying, but you can see there, I see some grays here and also the orange. It's so beautiful. I wonder how this will look on an ink pen, because it definitely, most of the time at least, I've seen that inks look totally different from writing with a dip pen in comparison to a regular fountain pen. They tend to look darker for sure with dip pens. So always make sure to get samples before ordering a full bottle, just in case the ink may be too light for writing, or maybe not compatible with your fountain pen. Okay, I'm really excited about this one. This is a blue base ink, and it's number 46 Eung Bridge. Okay, so we have here this multichromatic shading ink expresses the light of the buildings reflected in the Geogan River from Korea's longest pedestrian bridge. Let's see. That's a beautiful blue. And okay, I see things happening here. But while we wait, let me write down Colorverse number 46. And, bridge. It is a beautiful bridge based on the photos that I just found on Google. We didn't get to visit the city where this bridge is at, but now I'm very curious to see it because it's a very beautiful construction. It's a round circular bridge that goes across the river. I never seen a bridge like that, so very interesting on paying a visit next time we go to South Korea. But yes, here I can see already a lot of things happening. I see the blue base and then some purple. So I'll wait for this to dry, and it definitely looks like the lights that I saw, the blue lights that I saw on that Google image of this bridge. Beautiful ink. Up next we have number 49, King's Road, and this is a green base ink. Very nice. And a bright olive tone color, this ink captures the landscape scene from the Sando leading to Gyeongnyang Hall in the capital city center. It's a beautiful green. And at first I thought that it would be, that I was inspired by the actual path. And we actually visited this palace, and it's massive. The whole, I don't know if it's a fortress or but the whole landscape, it's surrounded by I guess mountains. And at that time we went around October, so there was still green around. So now that I read, this ink is inspired by, I guess, all the greenery that surrounds this palace. The trees around that time were turning red, but not all of them. It was mostly green, but the few that were turning yellowy red were just gorgeous. Fall is definitely a beautiful season to visit Seoul. Okay, and then now we have here a Colorverse 49. King's Road. I still have such vivid memories from this beautiful place. Two more Colorverse inks to go, and this is number 44, Dokdo. Oh wow, this is a beautiful turquoise ink. So a bright clear turquoise color. This ink is inspired by the freshness of the East Sea, where Dokdo islets are located. Oh wow. Oh, gorgeous. We didn't visit Dokdo, but we went to Jeju Island, which is on the East Sea, and also Busan. And wow, this color does remind me of the water that I saw. It's just gorgeous. I'll try to include pictures of the places that I visit that I kind of related to the inks that I swatched today. Just such good memories from my trip to South Korea. Okay, and now let's write Colorverse and number 44. Dokdo. And now we have number 43, Kingdom Jeongchuk. This cold dark blue black ink expresses the humiliation faced by the surrender of the 16th century Injo of the Joseon dynasty. Wow! That's a beautiful, I would call it more of a blue. Yeah, definitely dark blue black. That's what the description says. Wow, that's beautiful. There we go. And Colorverse number 43. Oh no, this is not going to fit over here. I'll just write down the initials. J, H. Right there. And now we have our last ink sample. This is the 7 ink in this month's ink fly. Is contained within the Dipton mini ink a dip pen set. Oh, by the way, I'm reading from the information here. Sailor gets into the shimmer ink game with 3 new colors: Coral, Humming, Ice Dance, and Mellow Forest. Each ink fly box contains one of these 3 colors. So I got the Mellow Forest. This is a 10 ml dye-based ink that has a shimmer that changes color based on the angle you view it. Oh wow, interesting. Okay, I think I shaked it enough. Let's see. Wow, that's a very deep green. I'm not sure if I got enough of the shimmer, but we'll see. Okay, right there. It also says here, this ink is not recommended for use in fountain pens and is meant to be used with the included dip pen. So I have right now here the Hocoro Dip Pen with the fude tip, which is a steel tip. I'm gonna make a little sample here. Oh wow, really nice. I'm gonna use my other dip pen to write, just for comparison purposes. Oh no, this is a Sailor. Let me correct this. Sailor Mellow Forest. While I wait for it to dry, just to see the shimmer better, let me show you here on the bottle. It's a green, purplish shimmer, kind of pearlescent. I don't know if you were able to see it, but let me wait for this to dry. And we are back. Aren't these inks beautiful? Let me just bring you closer. Here they are. I love that orange. This one I think is my favorite from this set. I love the there's definitely gray and that orange brown color that we have there. This one reminds me of a Sailor ink that I have. And even Ferris wheel press minus the shimmer. This one I dried with my dryer, and I don't know if you can see here, there is like this kind of reddish, it's not a shimmer, sheening. And right here we have the Sailor ink, and you can definitely see that glitter right there. It's a pinkish, purplish, pearlescent shimmer. It's beautiful. Right there. Okay, for comparison purposes, I found the two Sailor inks that this ink reminded me to. So this is the Sailor Manu Nadeshiko, and this is the Sailor Ink Studio 143. So they look very similar. These two are even more, the blue is more intense. And something that I also noticed from Colorverse, at least for this batch of inks, they kind of look chalky, and I really like that finish. I noticed it more here on this ink, for example. I don't know if you can see what I see. They are like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's kind of like when you paint with watercolor, and watercolor looks like watercolor, and then you paint with gouache, and they look similar, or it looks similar to watercolor, but gouache is a bit more, it's a bit, it has a chalky texture. So this ink reminds me to that texture or that look. I really like it. And here we have the swatches of my notebooks. I can definitely see here on this paper, maybe because it's a yellow base paper, the inks look brighter in comparison with these two. They're still bright, but they look a bit muted. I love how it looks here on the Hobonichi paper. Very close to here. Slightly variation on these two papers. This is a more bluish tone, and this is warmer. And here are the rest of the inks. I can definitely see some sheen in here, and here on the edges of the blooms. Just a little bit more here. I like how this one looks in this paper. Beautiful inks. Oh yes, there is also some red sheen in here, and also at the edges here on these two papers. Let me just double check here. Yeah, I can also see it here. Let me bring you closer. right there, the red shading. We are back. I'm so happy with all of these colors. These are such gorgeous inks. My top 3 inks for this box will be, let's see, I really love this blue, the Colorverse number 43. And then my second will be this green. This one is still drying, but I really like number 49. And then my top ink will be this one, number 51. It's such a gorgeous orangey brown, and I love that it has this gray over there. It's a lovely ink. I'll definitely try this on one of my fountain pens to see if I will get a full bottle. But yes, thank you so much if you join me on this unboxing and swatching session. I will be swatching the February box on the next video, so stay tuned for that. Bye bye.